It was a quiet morning in the suburban neighborhood, the kind of calm that felt timeless. The school bus had just dropped off a group of kids who were eagerly running towards their homes after another day of lessons. However, amidst the usual bustle, there was an unusual scene unfolding on the sidewalk. A woman, her face tense with frustration, stood in front of a young boy, her finger pointed directly at him. The boy, no older than 10, stood there, his small hands tucked into his jacket pockets, his face a mixture of confusion and unease. Behind them, a police officer stood, his expression neutral but his stance ready, as if he had seen this kind of situation before. The woman's voice, though soft, carried an edge of urgency. "I told you not to cross the street before the bus left," she scolded. Her eyes were sharp as they fixed on the boy, who was too afraid to respond. The words were spoken with the care of a mother, but there was no mistaking the intensity in her tone. She wasn't just angry, she was worried. The officer, standing a few feet away, had been observing the situation closely. He had arrived just moments ago, drawn by the sound of the argument. He wasn't sure how things would play out, but he could sense that the tension wasn't just about a simple crossing of the street. The woman's breath was steadying now, but her frustration still lingered. She turned her attention toward the officer, silently asking for reassurance. The officer gave a small nod, acknowledging the gravity of the situation without needing to speak. The boy, still silent, glanced between the two adults. His mind raced, trying to make sense of what had just happened. Why was his mother so upset? Was he in trouble? He had been in a hurry, wanting to get home quickly after school, but he didn't understand why his mom seemed so scared. The officer took a step forward, his calm voice breaking the silence. "Everything's all right," he said, his gaze softening as he spoke to the woman. "We'll make sure he's safe from now on." He turned to the boy, offering a small, reassuring smile. "Just remember, the street can be dangerous." With that, the tension began to ease. The woman looked at her son, then nodded at the officer, a silent understanding passing between them. As the scene quieted, life around them continued. But for that moment, both mother and son knew they had been given a reminder. Sometimes, even the smallest actions can have the biggest consequences.